I have read a lot of romance stories. I'm gonna continue ranking them. This is part 2. Miscommunication, the most disastrous romance trope that has ever lived. Miscommunication is over something so stupid. So many of the times, it's because the boy smiles and is talking to another girl. Our main character walks in, sees this little situation happening, and is like, oh, he hates me, runs to the bathroom, cries, immediately books a flight across the world, and doesn't tell anyone her location, and the guy moves on. And then they meet again like 10 years later when they all have families. I saw you with that girl laughing, and he's like, she was the waiter. Be mature. Talk about your issues, because communication is key. If the people cannot communicate together, maybe that just means they're not meant to be, because you should be able to communicate with your partner freely and easily and not have to feel worried about being judged for whatever you're gonna say. Maybe it's just a sign. If the characters are miscommunicating, that just means they're not meant to be. This is like my favorite stuff to put on my lips. So this, all right? Where is it? This. It's this lip injection lip gloss. It's in the most prettiest canister. It smells the best of any lip gloss I've ever smelled in my entire life. Like, I could eat it. I'm not going to, but I could. Fake dating. I want to put fake dating in disastrous because the authors never do it correctly. They always get together for stupid reasons. It has to be like life or death. Like life or death. Like, if we don't pretend to be together, we're both gonna end up being killed. Next, we have he fell first, she fell harder. This is terrible, both fictionally and in real life. When everything is over and everything hits the fan and there's breakup and heartbreak, the person who fell first is safe. They're in the safe zone. It's the person who fell harder, which is often the second person. They're the ones who are negatively affected by everything. And there is no going back. Disastrous. I hate it. Next we have slow burn, and okay, this depends. Because if the whole point of the book is a romance and it's a slow burn, hate. But if the other point of the book is like war, death, and sadness, and just apocalypse, but then there is like a romance slowly blossoming, then that's perfection. But that's because the whole point of the book is not to be a romance. It is to be like, you know, about survival. And that's different. So in that case, perfection. Most of the time, no, it's disastrous. I love triangle. I hate love triangles. I also hate when it's like, I don't know who to pick. I love them both. Then pick none of them. If you are choosing between two people and you can't decide, pick none of them. Because if they are truly the love of your life, you will forget about everyone else. Like, this is fiction. You will die if you don't be with them, you know? So this whole, oh, I don't know who to love, pick none of them, pick yourself, because honestly, like, it's annoying. What is that quote? If you really love the first, you wouldn't be thinking about the second. Yes, that's true, because if you've met the love of your life, you're not thinking about other people, you're not looking at other people, you're not thinking about what it would be like to date other people, because you are with the one. You're with the one that you want to be with for the rest of your entire life. So there is no need to be looking at other people. And then we have people being all like, well, if you really love the second, you wouldn't still be thinking about the first. I disagree with that, because I think that memories are really important. It's normal to miss the way things used to be with you in person. But if you're trying to move on, you can't be doing any of that. Forced proximity. It's very interesting. I particularly like in fantasy stories when there's like a quest between the two characters and they don't like each other, but they have to work together to find whoever it is. We have amnesia. I love the whole idea of two people being together but being split apart by amnesia and one of them not giving up. I love that. However, amnesia can also be tricky, because imagine if you were together with someone and then you broke up with them because they were a really terrible person, and then you forget, right, and they come into your life and they're like, no, I was with you, like we were together, and they show photos and everyone can testify that you were together, so you know that you're meant to be together, but you broke up because of such a horrible reason and you don't remember. I feel like that would be bad. But if it's something innocent, then I think it's very nice. His first love is dead. I don't like this. I hate that trope. Disastrous. I don't like when the main character is fighting a ghost. I swear, it's always the maid. The man is some rich CEO and he always has a kid. He has a kid and he needs a nanny and he needs like a babysitter, so he employs this like poor girl and she falls in love. She helps him with the house and they have really nice moments together, but this man, he's always thinking about his wife. Like, that's his true love. I don't like when the woman tries to weasel her way in, get away, especially when they try to like push their way in, uninvited. Like, you were not wanted here, so back off. And the little kid's like, don't tell me what to do because you're not my mom. The characters will have like an intimate moment. Later, she'll find him like staring longingly at a picture of, you know, his first love. She gets really sad. Disastrous. Insta love. It feels like a cop-out. Or it has to be like it was in Frozen with Anna and Hans, when his name's not Hans, when Hans is like terrible, is a terrible person. I like that because it's not real. To finish off, we have best friend's brother. Disastrous. I hate it. Like, how can you do that? Often it's the older brother and the best friend is like, I would never let anyone hurt her because she is my little sister. And then they end up being together. And it's like, do you not remember when you said that you were like her sibling? That is incestual. Pretty much. Calling someone your sibling and then going ahead and being with them, that's incestual. And they're like, you can't wear that. That is too revealing. Shut up. People are allowed to wear whatever they want, unless what you're wearing is hurting someone. When I said that, I'm just thinking of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, where he like cuts people's, in that case, don't wear whatever you want. I did make a part 1. I don't really know what else to say. I have to go.